Megan Gill, a 28-year-old executive chef from Roanoke, Virginia, would compete on the 14th season of Hell's Kitchen and would go down as the greatest chef in Hell's Kitchen history due to her incredible performance this season. Today, we'll be going over her entire run in Hell's Kitchen, from every important confessional and moment, and see what exactly makes her the GOAT of Hell's Kitchen. Be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to support these story videos, and with that, here is the story of Megan Gill.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
The premiere, while not an insane one for Megan, would be almost a perfect start for her, as she got her personal intro, had won the only 5 out of 5 dishes of the night, and got annoyed by Monique, who was already being set up as a clear villain of the season.
Cooking is my life, and I have worked my ass off to get to where I am. I have cooked this dish 1,001 times, and if I f it up, I'm gonna kill myself.
The dish is stunning.
Thank you.
Definitely a 5 for 5. Good job.
Monique, it's really rare. Throw that back in the oven. That's not even hot.
I open the oven, and I'm like expecting like a facial, and it's nothing.
The oven's off.
Monique, are you kidding me? Your oven is off, and you're cooking lamb. Are you high?
So while I don't think anyone can call Megan the GOAT yet after this premiere, it's already hard not to see her as a favorite just from the scene in her dish alone, and again, it's the perfect age to be a head chef. Not only that, but her annoyance of Monique would be foreshadowing of her annoyance of the red team going forward throughout the season for second in the kitchen. And we saw that the following episode, as Megan was all over Mika, the main problem in the red kitchen that night.
Lemon juice is for the quinoa.
You're probably gonna end up needing to help her more than.
Gotcha.
I don't think that Mika has that much experience.
All right, wait, Wellington is Mika. Mika. How long, Mika?
Mika, man the up. It's just food. I mean, it's not rocket science.
So yeah, not only does Megan seem like a good chef, but she's not afraid to essentially take over the leadership role in the kitchen. And once again, we would see this the following episode, as she was pretty nasty at all the failures on the team after the worst service of the season.
All right, check it. Lobster, butter. Lobster, go, go, go. Taste it and go. Mika, go on the risotto.
I was trying to help because I was trying to help the team, but Christine and Mika, they don't know how to cook on a line.
Taste the sticky, over-reduced capitelli and the bland risotto.
I didn't train for 10 years to have some next to me not keep up with risotto.
Disgusting. Sticky, bland. Sorry? Is that what we were going to say?
Please let us try again.
Let us try again.
Oh, please, Chef Ramsay, can you give me another chance? Seriously? That doesn't fly. Are you kidding me?
Now episode 4 will be kind of interesting, as she would have a great challenge dish, which would lead the red team to victory, and would make fun of the blue team for losing, which, as you'll see, would be some ironic foreshadowing for Megan, but not exactly for the best of reasons for her. But the interesting part in my eyes came during service, as after essentially trying to babysit some of her weak red team members during the past couple services, one of them of course being Mika, she had this to say to Mika when Mika asked her for help.
There's juices, there's blood. I really think it's right.
Axe mix.
I think this is good.
Seriously? You have to figure it out. I want to win this competition, and I'm not here to babysit.
So yeah, kind of an odd moment here for Megan, but I guess the show is trying to show that while Megan wants to get the orders out for the customers and doesn't want to be embarrassed during service, at the same time, she has a little bit of standards for the other chefs, and there's a difference between helping someone and babysitting them. However, that would bring us in episode 5, one of the best episodes for a winner ever, as it started with Megan actually defending the outcast and hating Monique, but at the same time, telling her to step it up. Again, just goes to show her professionalism as opposed to the rest of the team who just ignored Monique. She then took on Millie and beat him in the challenge, which began their storyline, with that challenge dish being one of the best challenge dishes ever. As Ramsay himself said, it was the best enchilada dish he had ever had. And then during service, despite the red team getting kicked out for a 4th time in 5 services, Megan truly did her damnedest to prevent that, helping out throughout the night.
You need cream, you need mascarpone, you need truffle butter.
There's like 10 ingredients missing. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Here, I got it.
No, you don't got it.
Put mascarpone in there.
Yep.
Mascarpone, truffle butter, season it, stir the out of it.
Yep, got it.
Right now, walking. Right behind you. And then I need a cavatelli. 2 riso, followed by 1 cavatelli. I need that now.
With Megan's help,
Nicely cooked, Megan, Sarah.
Add your fennel pollen and salt. Put a whole tablespoon of bechamel in there. Heard.
Monique is a nightmare coming true.
This is my space. Don't touch my space. Where's that Swiss chard? Is it hot? Yes, chef.
with Megan seizing control from Monique on garnish.
Behind you.
Service, please.
The Red Kitchen is now able to deliver on entrees.
I mean, what a freaking amazing episode. As between an all-time great challenge dish and an amazing dinner service where she helped out when she could, Megan isn't just doing great during service, but is essentially acting as a sous chef in the Red Kitchen with her leadership. But again, after 4 losses in 5 attempts and losing the episode 6 reward challenge, Megan was finally having enough of having to do everything herself in the Red Kitchen, and thus called the Red Team herself in the storage room as opposed to Ramsay for a pep talk. What a freaking badass.
Come on, guys, let's go.
I'm gonna bribe your ass.
What happened?
Are you kidding me? This is easy. Correct?
I'm about to like nominate myself so I can go the home so I can stop being embarrassed. I'm sick of it.
I think this is the defining moment of Megan's run, and is exactly what makes her not just a great winner, but the Hell's Kitchen GOAT, as she was literally acting like a female version of Ramsay herself, as she wanted to win that bad. And has seen her message carried over into service, as she would lead the Red Team to a service victory over the Blue Team.
That pan is cold.
Megan's patience with Sarah is wearing thin.
Yeah, that's cold.
Megan has a big, harsh whip.
Okay, we'll put it over there because that's where the heat is.
I'm not mean, I'm not a bully, I'm not a outside of service.
Right in front of you.
I can be a complete bitch during service because I want to succeed. And you need to change your spoon water, it looks like.
Now we're working on 2 salmon, 2 Wellington.
Yes, ma'am.
Allison, I have everything ready, so when you need to go, you let me know,
Of
and I will
course.
put everything up.
She's the boss and like we're her minions.
Hey, do we have more fish under here? I'll get it for you. Behind. Right, so 2 Wellington up to the pass. You ready to go?
Walking to the pass, chef.
Perfectly cooked. Hey, red team, perfectly cooked meat, perfectly cooked fish.
Go, guys, pick it up.
Yeah, what a 2-episode stretch for Megan here, certifying her as not just the favorite to win this talented season, but she is literally doing things no chef in Hell's Kitchen ever has when it comes to leadership. In episode 7, things will remain the same, as she would beat Millie at the reward challenge, and would take command of the Red Kitchen all night in her best effort despite them losing that service.
Allison, come on.
When you see somebody that is weaker, you push them. I'm just gonna take charge. Obviously, my team needs me to be a leader, so I'm gonna be a leader.
4 bronzino and 2 chicken. Are you gonna be ready on 2 chicken? Another 2 chicken. It's a followed by, yes? You guys have 2 chicken and 2 lamb ready to go when I say yes?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, go.
So yeah, while not quite as great as episodes 5 and 6, still obviously great stuff here for this episode. And again, even though the Red Team lost, with Sarah going home, the weak links in the Red Kitchen that Megan had to babysit were now gone, with Megan even saying to begin episode 8 that things would get better for the Red Team. And she was right, as she was not nearly as visible in the episode 8 service having to help everyone, as the Red Team would win service. Episode 9 was the Cook for Your Life challenge, to where Megan obviously wasn't nominated, but I will say I was surprised she wasn't a unanimous #1 pick for the Red Team when choosing their strongest chef. I will note as well her challenge dishes were decent in episodes 8 and 9, as opposed to fantastic. I wonder if her team viewed her as getting worse due to just how insane she had been before then. Episode 10 though would be pretty interesting, as she got some pretty unnecessary negative content when getting into it with the likes of Allison and Michelle.
It goes smaller to 1.
I know that, but I started at 9 and came down. I'm coming down.
Oh, I thought you were going up.
Megan, she's aggravating. Like, it's stupid.
I didn't know if you knew.
She doesn't know how to talk to people, and I'm just over it.
I thought I was working on.
No, you could stay over there.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Don't get with me,
I'm
Michelle.
not. He put me on the meat station, so I feel like I should be over there. I shouldn't be helping you.
I already have this organized.
Megan, listen, I can't just jump over here because I got assigned to the meat station.
No, little one, stay over there.
She can be a bitch, but she doesn't like it when people do that to her.
So yeah, while this is more so unnecessary bad content compared to before when Megan was acting the way she did to get the Red Team together, I guess it would make sense in the end, as of course there would be no elimination after this service, as Josh would be switched to the Red Team while Megan would be switched to the Blue Team. Man, talk about the most lopsided swap in Hell's Kitchen history, my god. And her first episode on the Blue Team was an insanely important one as well, as the challenge was the ever so important blind taste test, where she did great, earning a 3 out of 4, and that service was charity night. Of course, a chance for the chefs to show their leadership skills to Ramsay. But of course, Megan had already proven herself as a leader of Ramsay already. And the best part was, the edit didn't even bother highlighting her performance, as the audience already knew she would do fine, and instead focused on Randy being upset with his teammates. So yeah, quite the good first impression to say the very least on the Blue Team, even though she would continue to lose the challenges, as after a losing streak to finish off her tenure on the Red Team, the Blue Team lost a blind taste test and the Final 7 challenge, as that was the King of the Hill challenge, with Michelle actually taking over for Megan on the last round. And to make things worse, she would make her first dinner service mistake of the season that service. Yes, you heard that right.
Come on, Megan.
Walking to pass right now, chef. Coming with 2 chicken right after that.
What is that? Megan,
Yes, chef.
come on, quick.
Me.
Of all the people, come on, look. Raw New York strip.
Yes, chef.
Come on.
I have never seen Megan mess up, or I was genuinely surprised.
Give me 1 second.
That shows that she is a human being and not a robot.
As Millie and Nick said, damn, Megan is actually human. But that would be her only mistake that night, and all season for that matter, with the blue team winning service and earning black jackets, and thus, the individual portion of the competition is officially underway. Her first black jacket episode wasn't much of anything actually, as not even she could lead Josh to a victory as the two were paired in the Taste It Not Make It challenge, making that 8 straight challenge losses, and during service, she just had a few moments of trying to help Michelle. In the end, the Black Jacket Brigade had a fantastic service, but Josh would still go home, taking us into the final 5. The final 5 would have to make a small dish and present it to guests, and surprisingly, despite being a mini Gordon Ramsay leader in the kitchen, she wasn't the best presenter in the dining room, and that might have cost her, as while she did have a great dish, Millie would finally beat Megan, making that 9 straight challenge losses for Megan. Seriously, it is unreal how the greatest chef ever happened to go on the longest losing streak ever as well. But the thing is, literally the worst she did in these challenges was not being able to talk well in front of a stranger. During service, the final 5 would have the chance to act as a sous chef for Ramsay, which again, Megan had essentially been doing all season, and would of course do great here, with Nick getting eliminated in the end, bringing us into the final 4. The chefs would have $25 to shop for ingredients to make a vegan dish, and finally, Megan would end her challenge losing streak at 9.
The winner of the first ever vegetarian challenge. Congratulations. Megan, great job.
That would bring us into the final 4 pass run, another chance for the chefs to shine as a leader, but of course this one would determine the final 2. And I mean, as long as Megan doesn't pull a Tommy, she's a lock. Heck, even then she's still likely a lock, but let's see how she does regardless.
2 risotto, 2 cavallini.
Yes. Hey, put a little bit more mascarpone parmesan. Make the risotto, right? Just drop it. Thank you, Millie.
Okay,
Soupy.
too runny.
Yeah.
Clumsy. Clumsy.
Yes. Millie, it needs to be cooked more. It's a little soupy. Hey, I need that chorizo. Hey, I need the chorizo now. Yes.
Thanks to Megan's assertiveness at the pass, appetizers are once again leaving the kitchen. But sous chef Andy is about to test her quality control by replacing halibut with sea bass.
Halibut,
Let's go.
service.
You've cooked hundreds of halibut.
Yes.
It's a sea bass.
Halibut, sea bass, me. Sorry, chef.
With the correct fish now plated, entrees are making their way out of the kitchen.
Back on fish, Megan. Well done. Let's go.
So while she did miss her sabotages, she was still her same aggressive self as a leader, which would earn her the first spot in the finale, with T being her final 2 counterpart. Again, man, as dominant as T has been all season, it feels like she has no chance against Megan, which is just crazy. Now, T would actually beat Megan in the final challenge and get the first pick, with Megan's brigade in the end consisting of Michelle, Allison, Josh, and Randy. Now, while I am essentially saying Megan has this in the bag, hey, I'm sure I and everyone said the same thing about Will in season 9, and look how that turned out. And T herself has proven to be a damn good leader. Let's see if Megan has one more star-studded leadership performance in her.
Make sure you get that toast on the side. Yes, like almost like make it sideways to get it. Yeah. No. Michelle, what are you doing? They need more relish. You know what I mean? 1 trout, 1 short rib, no mushroom, 1 chicken.
Yes.
Sure. Allison,
Yes.
what is this? Let's take these down, put them right here.
All right.
They have to now start coming to you. You're spending way too much time
Yes,
on the line.
chef.
You're the chef.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, not the sous chef. Bring them to you.
Hey, fish guy, I need the trout, yeah?
Coming right now.
All right, let's go, come on.
With Megan taking Chef Ramsay's advice,
Nice looking trout.
the blue team is pushing out consistent entrees.
That's raw chicken. Those are gonna be overcooked.
Overcooked?
Yes, they're going to be overcooked. Those are not. Fire me too new. I do not want that chicken overcooked.
Heard.
Okay? Stop it. Everybody stop. Hey, Michelle. Yes, I need you over on meat. Randy, I need you on desserts, please. How long on the chicken? Michelle. 2 chicken right now. 2 chicken. Perfect. Beautiful. Putting Michelle on there was a very good move. Those chickens came out beautifully.
So while nothing insanely amazing or anything like that, it was still a damn good finale performance for Megan. And while T did great as well, it just wasn't enough to beat Megan.
3.
Oh my God. Coming down those
steps and seeing everybody so excited and so happy for me, that was the best. That was the absolute best.
I mean, it's just unreal how dominant Megan is, as again, literally her entire time in Hell's Kitchen was more so trying to help others out in the kitchen and be another sous chef, as she was that dominant on the line, with her making only one mistake all season. And even that mistake came at a time where there was a ton of meat orders. And while she does hold the record for most amount of challenge losses in a row, the crazy thing is none of her dishes were ever bad, just decent at worst. And to continue to be as dominant as she was despite the constant losing was just insane. And yeah, the edit really went out of their way to highlight Megan during these services, as they could have very easily just showed her doing well in the services on the line and called it a day. But no, they instead showed why she's the goat of Hell's Kitchen, as she wasn't just an amazing chef and leader, but she was essentially another Gordon Ramsay this season. Simply the most dominant chef in Hell's Kitchen history. So there you have it guys, the story of Megan Gill, aka the Hell's Kitchen GOAT. Let me know what you think of Megan in the comments below, and be sure to hit that subscribe and like button to support the channel and these story videos. And with all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.